Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
It is what it is. Look at this shit, man. That shit pulled. They gonna be thirsty as hell.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House. Comedy Trap House.
Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam.
Did you know the WNBA's in the playoffs?
I got Amanuel.
Yo.
I didn't know that. So
I didn't know either.
So I know their season is 32 games. So what is their playoffs?
2 games?
Hold on. 2 games?
Probably about, if the season's 32, maybe 7, 14, 15, somewhere around there.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Lesbians put in work, though, man. Shout out to them.
Them lesbians put in work.
They're not all lesbians.
I mean, they're not all lesbians.
What?
I was talking to somebody, one of my friends recently, about the WNBA. I asked her, I was like, have you ever sat and watched a full WNBA game? She looked at me with the most serious face and said, why? I said...
But it's a lot of people that actually go. I remember Kiwi used to go to a lot of them. When she was living here. I remember seeing on her IG
She went to a lot of them?
I would see her there at the games a lot of the times.
Like,
not just watch. I'm saying at the game.
Yeah.
At the actual game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then when she would pan, it would be a bunch of people in there. I wouldn't say it was packed.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm sure they
but,
have fans. I mean, but it's just, but yeah.
It just, I didn't hear anything about the regular season. So when I saw they in the playoffs, it kind of blew my mind. Like, oh, I didn't even know.
Did you think you didn't hear anything because you weren't checking for it?
But it's a lot of things I don't check for and
That
I
just-
still
that
see
just-
it.
it's
Like
true.
just how I just saw this.
That's very true.
But I just didn't even know they was in the
yeah, I
regular
usually
season.
know when the MTV Awards are coming out, even though I haven't watched it in years.
That's very true. They have
You know what
some
I'm saying?
type of programming
Like,
to
I
let
see-
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nah. you
Like
know.
WNBA.
Like I know preseason for regular NBA starts today.
Yeah. That's probably more entertaining.
I even know hockey starts, I think, next week.
Yeah.
I saw that advertisement.
And I don't even watch hockey, but
Yeah.
I just know.
I meant to say this story last week. I went to a BET event maybe like two weeks ago, and I'm standing there, and I see shout out DJ Damage. I see our homie DJ Damage in there. I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm catching up with him, talking. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting on my homegirl to get in here. I was like, all right, cool. So we sitting there talking. And he looked at me. He was like, "Hey, do you know anybody that worked the front door? Because I think she's having some trouble getting in." I was like, "To be honest, no. I was a +1, so I don't know anything about what's going on. You know, +1s we don't
What
have.
event
that.
was this, you said?
It was for the launch of the BET app. I think it's BET not Experience BET something.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's a new app. They have new shows and things like that on their app. And so I'm standing there. Then he's like, "Oh, there she goes." I turn. It's Melissa Ford.
Oh.
And she walks up, and she was in a car accident not too long ago. Don't look like it at all because she just
Because she's fine.
Sheesh. So she comes. She says, "What's up?" to Damage, and then he's like, "Oh, it's my friend Rome," and I was with my friend Destiny. He was like, "Oh, this Rome, it's Destiny," and she was like, "Hey, Rome," and she leaned in and she gave me a kiss on the cheek, and.
Melissa Ford gave you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you know that I haven't watched that cheek in weeks.
Was it
so if
like
it started to
just
look
cheek
raw,
to cheek
that's
or
why.
actually lip on cheek?
No, lip on cheek.
Okay.
I felt lip on cheek, and I was like, "This is my childhood, like dream come true. Just a cheek, just a peck on the cheek. That's all. I don't even need too much else. Like that's cool.
No. That's a blessing. Like, I don't think you understand. Like if I was 13 and that happened to me, I would pass out and come on myself all at the same time.
It'd be one combustible.
I want to ask you though, just to see how special this moment was. Did she kiss Damage on the cheek and Destiny on the cheek as well, or just you?
No, she. Well, I think they were already. So she didn't necessarily, because I think they came in together. He just got in first, so she was just like, "What's up?" to him, and then she was like, she reached out to Destiny, gave her a handshake, and then I was on the offense.
Yeah,
I went
going
in
for the hugs
because I'm
smart.
I went in,
and
for
you're
the
a
hug.
Southern man.
Yeah.
Southern men, we hug.
Went in for the hug, peck on the cheek, life made. That was like, this is.
I know
solid.
after she did it, you looked up.
that look off.
You know, the hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
With a smile.
I was like, nice to meet you. You know,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Turn around like it's nothing, but in your head, I can't wait to tell him this story.
Okay, wait.
In his pants, nigga.
But no, she just still looks great. She just looks good.
Did
like,
she smell good?
Yeah. All just smell good. All that.
Did you taste her?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like maybe a little scent got in the air and
You know,
tasted a little bit?
I should have. I should have wafted.
Yeah,
I should have
wafted,
wafted
you
in
know, you
there,
had to-
but yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to waft.
Damn, you should have wafted.
And this isn't on our list, but this morning in the car ride here, we listened to "Can We Talk" by Tevin Campbell.
Yes, great song.
Phenomenal song.
Great song.
That would not work in the Me Too era that we're in today.
Why not?
He said, "Can we talk for a minute? I just want to get to know your name." After you repeat it twice, it's harassment in 2019.
Okay. How many times did you repeat it?
Like 4 throughout the song, but then also during the verses, he's like, "I started to write you letters," you know, and he's like, "Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending like I knew you, and you knew me too. You going to jail."
Stalking.
Yeah.
He's stalking. Yeah.
You going to jail in 2019? You
Well,
going
what
to
happened
jail?
if they just happen to be in the same place like you and Melissa Ford, and that's how he saw
I
her
feel
right
you,
there.
but he can't express that. He got to keep that inside because it's not gonna be able to. It's gonna come out as a story of, you know, this man was stalking me. He said he started writing me letters. I don't know who he is. He kept asking me, "Can we talk?"
And see, this is the problem with niggas that just have mustaches. Like, you kind of come off perverted. Like,
true.
honestly.
True.
You just come
'cause he
like,
just had
Tevin
this-
Campbell only had that
It was-
mustache.
What about
and
Garden Minshew right now?
Garden Minshew
He doesn't look
like
perverted.
he does porn
Yeah,
in
he
his
definitely
in his
like he does
backyard.
porn. Yeah.
Okay,
he got a
like
cowboy
he do
hat
porn.
hanging up now.
He doesn't look perverted.
He look like he does porn in his backyard.
But I
he's
see what
balling
you're saying.
right
Like,
now.
you can't have a stash and then say, "Can we talk for
Hold
a
on,
minute?"
hold on. Just because you perverted don't mean you can't be balling. Come on now.
Let's get it right now.
Let's get it right. Just because you perverted don't mean you can't be great in your field.
That's hilarious.
We talked about Drake last week.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
that's a
No, that's only you think he's perverted. I didn't agree with that one.
Man.
I didn't agree with that one. Not based on the argument we had there. You gotta give me more evidence.
Yeah.
Man,
But man,
that's my
it.
argument.
But yeah, so let's get to this. This is a controversy that me and Cam have been dealing with for a long time now. And he gonna break down the story first, and then we'll go into it.
It's just our generation and phones. I don't get it. I don't know. It's because since we're born in the late 80s, that we remember not having phones early and just not having certain things, so we appreciate what we do have.
Yeah.
Someone asked the question, would you FaceTime someone before going on a date or meeting them in person? And a lot of people said, no, I think it's invasive. Why? I'm not sure. And then other people like, no, that's too invasive. I'm like,
That don't make sense.
if before I take you out on a date, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of communication.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk several times before we get to the date.
So if
part.
we take it back to without the phones, you meet the person.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'm sure you communicate on the phone.
Well, see, this question is before you meet them in person.
Okay,
So
before you meet them. So before you meet them in person.
Yeah, so
if it's an online exchange,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of
Okay.
times it's an online exchange,
Which makes
so
sense
You're
in
talking in
2019.
DMs,
Yeah.
Then eventually you move. Let's take this out of DMs. Here's my number.
Yeah.
Now you're texting. You're
Yes,
talking.
makes sense.
You may talk on the phone.
Makes
If
sense.
you have an iPhone, like, well, let's FaceTime.
Makes sense.
Especially if I'm about to meet you. Why is that invasive? Like, I just feel like it's a natural progressive
Those
of
people
things.
are-
And I'm tired of these people who don't want to FaceTime. Get rid of the app then.
Yeah.
Get rid of the app. Who don't text back.
Yeah.
You have 100 messages unread. Get rid of texting.
Yeah.
Since
Stop.
you don't use it. You don't
they,
want
They
it.
out here with 800 unread messages.
It don't make sense.
Like, what's going on? People, what's going on? Why? What is it that it's just rude. It's rude. I think it's rude, and we've been busy before.
I can be busy, but I'm still gonna hit you back in a reasonable time. I ain't saying you got to hit someone
Yeah,
back
you ain't gotta
immediately.
hit them back immediately.
But I'm not gonna have 800 unread messages.
No, it's
that
not-
just don't
it's
make
never gonna
sense.
happen.
That's
Like,
about ego. Yeah.
that's an ego
Yeah.
thing. You just like to see that number.
But our good friend Tristina was like, "Why? Why do you have to FaceTime?"
She said, no, I think it's invasive. But she said, why? I'm not sure. So I can't even take that as a valid point because you don't even know why you think it's invasive.
how else do you get to like? Because we're humans, so I feel like the closest thing we can get to if we haven't met yet would be FaceTime to get emotions, to get.
A lot of people say they were saying in the comments it's awkward to face. I'm like, it's more awkward going on this meet the first time than FaceTime. If you FaceTime, then it's gonna be very comfortable on that first meeting, that first encounter. Now, if you have an Android and I got a iPhone, okay,
you might, yeah,
but we both got iPhones.
Yeah, so
I need to see, make sure you real. I need to make sure you're real.
Yes.
That's one thing that you're not catfishing me.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If you don't FaceTime, if we even take it there, if you don't FaceTime within the first 2 days, I can't
and here's
move
another
along.
thing. What about the preliminary? So like you FaceTime. What if in that FaceTime you discover, ooh, it's something about this person I don't really, something off or something I don't like.
Oh, that nose more crooked than I thought.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to go. You could choose like, you know what, I did FaceTime. I kind of see I'm really not. But if you just go straight blindside,
my question to them is when he just saying off the wall stuff. He Michael Jackson. Yeah, he
could
off the
have
wall.
a dick.
But
I mean, this is
what
very
I was about
true.
to say.
He could have a dick.
What I lost my train of thought now.
This is my biggest issue.
Yeah.
While you coming up with your train of thought, why is it that when you're DMing somebody,
Yes,
that's one level, and then the next level is texting them when
it's the same
it's
thing.
the same damn
No, it
thing.
is. It is.
No,
honestly.
no.
Why is it Why is that like?
Because-
you get your number, now I'm texting you. That's the next level.
No. The reason I'll
We
explain
still
it.
texting.
Okay.
You're definitely still texting, but the thing is, I got to keep going to this app to check if you DM'd me or not. When I'll just get a notification
For sure.
from my phone.
Okay.
Now, you may have notifications on for the DM. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
But it's just easier now. I can just communicate in the phone. And I
Yeah.
can easily get let me call you, or let me FaceTime you.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
yeah.
the
you
way
got the
to
number.
kind of show you I like you a little more.
Yeah, let me-
because
Yeah, like we've been vibing.
I want to give you less work for you to contact.
And
me.
but also it's your personal number.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? DM is a social media. It's a
Yeah.
you can talk to whoever. But if I give you the number, it's like, all right,
I think my armpits.
Boom. you ain't put deodorant on.
I think I forgot.
Well, luckily I don't smell anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a very strong nose.
Yeah.
so
I feel
You
uncomfortable
good.
all of a sudden.
Damn,
I'm
you-
sorry, y'all.
Did you
I
just-
apologize for the fans at home.
Did you get a whiff of it or something? Did you?
Yeah, I just smelled a little something. I was like, what?
That'll help you stop.
That ain't me. It is.
Oh!
This episode is brought to you by a used Old Spice. What the fuck is this?
Listen. Our producer
Sue
Sue
coming
just
through.
came through with the deodorant.
MVP.
That's it. Don't get more realer than that.
I remember a time when black people weren't wearing Old Spice.
No, that's not true.
No,
My
that's
dad
not
wore
true.
Old Spice.
Old Spice,
yeah,
but it
no.
skipped the
I'm like-
generation for a little bit because it skipped us for a little bit.
It's good.
No, look,
Because we were
No,
like,
no,
that
no,
was
no.
for old people.
I tried it, but I just didn't like the way it meshed with
Yeah.
But then they
with
came
me.
out with Swagger. Is that when you tried it? The new ones?
No, I'm talking about early on.
My
'Cause my
thing
dad
is-
was using it, so I was like, I remember one time I ran out of deodorant. I went in his. All right, let me try this. And that day, I was like, I don't like this. I don't
Old
like
Spice
this.
had my pits itching at one time. And my pit,
that's when it's real spicy.
it'd be a little raw. And I was like, no, I don't like my raw.
Yeah,
I
I
like
remember
raw
that.
pit. I don't do raw pit. So I had
You
to,
like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I
You
like
don't
Brad
raw
Pitt. I like Brad Pitt. I don't like raw pit. I like pit bulls as well.
My dad
Not-
was
not
a
raw
savage.
pit.
He used them, them spray can deodorants.
Yeah, like
I tried that at one point
What
in
the
middle
fuck do they
school,
do? They
but it
don't-
just feel wet. It just feel wet under your
yes,
arm.
damn.
I just lost hair as soon as I sprayed it.
You shave under the underarms?
Huh?
Do you shave under the underarms? Not really.
I mean,
no.
like I trim it down,
Yeah.
with some clippers or something, but I don't shave it all the way.
You never gave yourself a Brazilian
I like
under the
a little
underarm?
hair, man. Like I
Yes.
like it, just looks a little manlier. You ever watch the latest Man of Steel movie with Henry Cavill? You know,
Yeah,
Henry
yeah,
Cavill
yeah,
plays
yeah.
him. They had a shot of him one time. And he had like chest hair,
Yeah.
like a shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, see that. You don't usually see that in these muscle-bound superhero movies.
They usually just
They're
clean.
always
Wolverine
clean
always had
shaved.
hair on his
Wolverine
chest,
has,
right?
I feel like
Wolverine, but he's
Yeah.
known as a hairy man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not
you
like
feel a little insecure if you go bald. Like,
completely.
yeah.
I might depending on what type of shape I'm into. I
Yeah.
might look like a little guinea pig. I don't want to be
Duh.
completely bald.
Duh.
Like if I'm too skinny, I look like one of them hairless cats.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if I got some ass on me, I look like a guinea pig.
If I got some ass on me, I look like a guinea pig.
I need if I'm in good shape, maybe. But I like the hair. The
Hold on,
hair
let's-
adds to the little look.
If So sometimes you don't have ass on you?
There are times that because it's fluctuating weight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Depending on
sometimes you're a little
season.
thicker.
Sometimes a
Chill
little
out,
thicker,
Cam.
sometimes a little thinner.
You're a little thicker. Because I've been getting a little thick myself. That's why I'm asking from one thick man to another.
Yeah.
I'm crying,
It can
man.
fluctuate.
How are you enjoying your new ass?
Listen, my thick journey has been fun. Like I'm getting a little few more compliments. A little like, oh, look at your thigh meat. Look, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm trying to stay thick.
I ain't gonna
out
lie
here.
though. When we were shooting the AB calls everyone skit. I kept looking at when I was looking. I kept looking at this sounding gay as hell now, but I kept looking at when editing. And your back look big. Like your back is more defined.
My back getting a little thick. It's
getting defined.
So I'm trying to thicken out my whole backside from back to glute. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you just
From
want a
back
strong.
to glute.
From back to glute.
Sound like
Now, does that mean
Back to the Future, but
From
back to glute.
I'm
That podcast title in the running from back to glute. Back to glute.
Doc,
Yeah.
I'm back for glute.
I'm back for glute. But yeah, I think I've gained a little bit more confidence now that I got a little bit more glute. You know what I'm saying? It's glute equals confidence. You walk differently.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You need some glue. What were we talking about before we?
The
Texting.
FaceTime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
FaceTime.
Yeah, but it's more personal once you get the number. Now y'all on another level than just DM.
Because
Not everyone make it out the DM.
You, not
Not everyone make it out the
not
DM.
everybody.
Text you. Gotcha.
It's hard to make it out the DM.
But yeah,
sometimes.
me and Cam, we be baffled sometimes because we know people like be on their phone, and it's like if you know somebody for years, like if y'all have a genuine relationship, I feel like common courtesy is just to say hey or I'm busy or I'll get back to you when I can. But nowadays they just don't respond. They just not.
Another one is like if you take 3 days to respond, you just pick up the conversation like you ain't been gone for 3 days.
Yeah, man. I had somebody hit me after a month and say, "Hey, I'm sorry."
That's like me. That's like you asking me something 3 days ago, then I come in today and I just answer you.
And I'm
like when you
what?
ask me, I walk away.
And then you come back and you're like, yeah. So then he ran across the street.
I'm like, what? I'm like, remember you asked me? That was 3 days ago. You know how crazy that would look in person?
Yeah,
that's how it looks when you text me 3 days later.
Yeah. So, I know we've talked about this a lot because we're just always, it's a science. We're just always confused. And that was really baffling to me when it came to me. I was like, why wouldn't you want to FaceTime the person first and foremost? Like, I don't know. But moving on. You know who would answer you? Samuel Jackson, Alexa. That's who would answer you. So, Samuel L. Jackson is, I guess, going to be the first celebrity voice on Alexa. And it couldn't be a more perfect fit, like, to me, because it just makes sense. Everybody, he has an iconic voice. He's gonna say a lot of curse words, and I think you can toggle between if you want the explicit language or not. But why
What's
not?
the point?
You gotta
picking Samuel L. Jackson if you ain't gonna use the explicit version.
You gotta
That's
have
the
the
whole
explicit
point.
version because it just no point. But I was thinking, are they gonna have like keywords from movies, or just gonna be like if he's just in just like
I think it's gonna be like ways. You remember, like you can change your ways to different voices. Like mine used to be Morgan Freeman for a long time.
Well, first time I
that's
heard
another
that.
That's another funny one to have for if Alexa want to get Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
I don't have an Alexa, but that kind of made me want one just so I could just talk to Samuel L. Jackson.
It's so funny, bro. I didn't know about
It's gonna
this,
rain, motherfucker.
Yo, they need a rated R version of that.
No, that's what he just said.
Oh, it is
He
rated
said
R?
you can toggle between really explicit or. But I'm like, what's the point in not having an explicit
gotta
if
have
it's
explicit,
Samuel L.
right?
Jackson?
You got to.
Unless you got kids, I guess.
It's funny. I was trying to write a set based on how all women have kind of, or they discriminate all the voiceover people for just women. Because think about Siri, Alexa,
I think you
Google,
can
they're
change it,
all
though.
female voices. But I'm just
You're
saying the
saying
bass voices,
the bass
it's
voice.
like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one they promote.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's soothing. Because it's soothing.
It is
Dudes
soothing.
can't be soothing.
Not
I feel like you
What
could.
you talking
I
about?
feel
Remember
like you
when
could.
we went to the
Put on
when we went to the observatory and the lady was giving the space
Yeah,
thing?
but
wait, let me finish. I went a second time and a guy gave it. It was not the same. It was not the same experience.
maybe the guy just wasn't that good.
No,
As good
he
as
was
the-
great.
Not to
He
say
was great.
Not to say that.
And he had a good voice, but his voice, like her voice, was just it was just perfect for what we were doing.
Were
It's
you
just
horny at
soothing.
the time?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was very intrigued about what she was talking about
If
space.
a voice makes you horny. You
I mean, it
really
can.
need
But we
That's
talked.
they got sex hotlines.
We talked about
Yeah, I
her.
guess so.
We talked about her voice though.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, that's
'Cause
how
it
much
just
of an
was-
impact
yeah,
it it's like her voice was
I
great.
can understand that because it's almost like how people listen to like either Rain when they go to sleep or like those like.
To me, Morgan Freeman could do just that.
I feel like he could,
I think that,
but he also gonna make me
Neil
mad.
deGrasse Tyson.
No, they gonna make me laugh.
No, it's gonna be soothing.
It's entertainment.
Neil
No, it's
deGrasse
not.
Tyson
It's
ain't gonna be
entertainment.
that's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be entertainment.
It could be soothing.
It depends on what you're asking for.
I'm trying to think of a man with a soothing, just put you to sleep.
Yeah,
voice.
I mean, there are
David
some out there.
Attenborough.
I mean, well, yeah,
David
I can see
Attenborough? There
that.
you
I can see
go.
that. I can.
But it's still gonna make me laugh
why?
it's gonna be
because
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of him. I know I'm used to him talking about animals and nature. So when
So
he on
when
here
he'll
say,
telling me about direction,
at the zebra.
and that's gonna make me laugh.
No, for sure. I can see how to make it. But
David Attenborough.
so what you're saying is that it's
There's a
discrimination that you need more men on.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
have an issue
we
with
need to get
this.
some love.
They
man.
can keep
Yeah.
it that way
Nah,
for me.
man. Nah, we need
What
some
you're saying
voiceover
is
love.
men need equal Alexa too.
I'm just
And
saying it
ser-
goes deeper. What does that mean? We can't have soothing voices? I think some people
Yeah,
do
no,
have
for
soothing
sure,
voices.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot
men
of
have-
times, some of the when you calling customer
Yeah.
service is a guy's voice you talking to on
When
the
you call-
automated
Usually
system.
when I get the automated system, a woman, I feel like.
I see. I
You
had
get,
men
I used to
too.
get. I don't usually get. You talking about like when you call like Sprint or like
Yeah.
any like phone
Yeah.
company?
I've had
You
guys
usually
like
get
when I
some-
call
I
pay my
usually
phone
get
when I pay
women.
my phone bill AT&T, it starts off with a man.
I'm just-
and he's giving me the
Well, let
like
me
what
tell
do I
you,
want to
and-
do?
And look at that. When it's something negative, of course they're gonna put a man on. when you gotta
When
pay
it's-
your bill,
when
it's gonna be a
something
man.
negative-
Great,
We need
great.
equal opportunity voices out
I
here.
want a
Well, he
nice
said for
voice.
Sprint is a woman,
Why
right?
can't-
Yeah, it is a woman.
Well,
with a
so
pussy,
Why
right?
can't we associate it with something nice?
Well,
David
here's the
David
thing.
Attenborough and everything.
Hey nigga, you ain't pay your bill.
That made me
yet.
think about the automated
2.
shit. Like, fuck automated systems in general, because I just don't. I hate them.
Not all of them are bad.
No,
I come to
I
realize
hate
not
every
all of
one
them
of
bad.
them.
Not all of them bad. Not all of them bad. Like
It's-
one of the best things
Yeah.
I heard on the automated system, I think it was Apple. They asked me, what type of music you want to listen to? First they asked, do you want to listen to music? I said, yes. They said, what type? And I got to choose what type. I'm like, wow.
That's a
It's
ploy.
not like some of most of the music
Yeah.
be like really
Yeah.
annoying. I got to listen to something I want to enjoy
Yeah.
while I'm on hold.
See,
I'm like, that's smart.
I think that they're doing
Nah,
that as a
man.
distraction
I don't want
to
the-
get you.
Yeah, I don't want those
It's smart.
distractions. I don't
It's
want
smart.
that. Put me on with a real
I want a
person.
human. I hate
want a real
calling it,
person.
and it's
But look,
I don't
once you
want
have
you
a company
learning-
that big and the volume of calls that's coming, it's impossible to have a human.
Well, with the
answer
company
you
that big,
automatically.
You can
They need
afford
to
to
get
No,
a
you
have
phone
that
can't.
bill.
That's
many
what
people.
you
Yes,
think. No, you, and that's when you
Shit.
start complaining when it's like, I can't understand what this foreign person is saying because that's how they have to hire because it's so expensive.
sometimes I take the foreign
No,
person because
I would happily take a foreign person.
because that
over a
automatic
robot.
shit.
You know what? I wish you have $1 billion company by next week, and
Yes,
you
I
gotta,
do.
you're
I
in
hope
charge
you
of
do.
hiring and taking complaints of people talking about the automated system. Then you be like, I see why we have an automated system.
No, I'm
because
gonna be
I
like
can't- we can't
India.
afford.
Here I come.
No.
My customer service part of my company.
And
is
then
coming
people
straight
gonna
to you.
complain about
Here
you
we
taking
come.
jobs out of America.
Bali. We-
Hey,
They gonna
man.
complain.
I mean,
Hey,
I,
you
like,
can
I
complain
can
all
get
the fuck
some
about
of them.
that.
Some of them I get. Some I get. They are decent, but overall, they just don't. They just not it because you got to hit one button. And that one button, you think you're going to a certain place, and you reached
Look,
the wrong.
here's the
I'm
thing.
like, come on,
the companies
man.
I decide to bring in my life,
Yeah.
they have good customer service. You gotta
Yes.
reevaluate who you're doing business
No,
with.
they have great customer service. When I speak to a representative,
No, but I'm talking about before I even get there.
That's the thing. That's
Because
not-
because the ones I talk to, I can get there quickly.
I can get there, but I don't. It's an extra step. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
me
just-
having to tell Amanuel to tell you. I don't want to do
I don't think
that.
y'all getting how many people be calling
No,
a day,
I get it.
an
I don't
hour,
care.
a minute. That's the thing. You
They
got to
need to
think
fix-
about
they need to
that.
fix
I don't-
it.
I
Do you answer every call that calls you?
No,
Exactly.
I don't-
I'm not $1 billion company.
This is my thing, and I would have it if I could. Right now, without being $1 billion company, I would
I have an automated system.
an automatic system picking up for me right now. But I'm just
Because
saying,
if y'all have a problem with
Yeah.
automated systems, never have an assistant in your life.
That's not automated.
What you mean?
no,
She
no,
not
no,
automated.
No, I'm just saying it's serving the same purpose.
But no, but
it's a
thing-
step
no,
to
but
get
she's
to you.
human.
She's human.
No,
That's
but
not
it's a
only
step.
B.
or he.
Or
It's a step to get to you. It's just a step that needs to happen
yes,
before it gets
but
to
I
you.
can actually communicate and say exactly what I need. I can't do that with this automated system.
They don't always pick up. They go to lunch. Automated system don't go to lunch. They don't go to lunch.
Yeah, it just hang up on you. I remember when I was calling the IRS and I waited for 45 minutes and they said,
well, look, wait. We ain't talking bad about it. Let's just change that
quiet.
right now.
Keep quiet right now.
Well, you didn't let me finish.
No,
I called the IRS and I said it's one of the greatest companies
Okay.
in my life. Is what I was saying.
I'm only scared of God and the IRS. So we ain't talking about IRS.
I'll never forget in Batman the animated series, this Joker had this line in the show where he said he was talking to Harley Quinn.
Oh,
and she was like, Batman.
Oh no, the girl.
Yeah, the girl. And she was like, Joker was watching something on TV about the government coming after me. He was like, and he started getting nervous, and Harley said, "Don't worry, it's not like it's Batman." He was like, "Batman? I'm not scared of Batman, but the IRS." And then he just said that. I never forgot as a kid. I was like, Joker's more afraid of the IRS than Batman.
Whoever wrote that episode was getting audited. So he put his pain in that episode.
But my IRS is different. I was talking about the internal, a real nigga service.
Oh
yeah. It's two different. Yeah, it's a whole nother.
And they late every month. Like, they don't check.
I'll just say, we will not talk bad about the IRS publicly. Privately.
But anyway, I forgot what we were talking about because they went on a rant. But anyway, Alexa,
Texan.
Yeah,
Alexa.
so I'm excited about Samuel. I want to hear somebody with it.
Like Samuel.
And Amanuel said, "Get more man opportunity."
I do voiceover.
Voiceover's fun. Voiceover's fun. McDonald's veggie burger.
Yeah, so McDonald's, they said after nationwide pressure that they had to add a Beyond Meat. They're testing out the Beyond Meat veggie burger in Canada for 12 weeks, I guess, before they approve it to come stateside or disapprove it overall. And it's going to be called...
How great is that we could test shit in other countries? Let's see if they die. If they okay, then we'll put it down here.
If they start passing out and growing extra legs, we don't need to bring that down here.
Canada broke out with something.
It's going to be called the PLT, the plant lettuce tomato.
That shit is so stupid.
They said that... this is a growing industry, so a lot of times companies don't have the means to have a separate grill for it, so it's still going to be cooked on the same grill as the regular burgers, but they're going to do their best, I guess, not to cross-contaminate. But they said, this is a ploy. Well, Impossible and Beyond Meat, they're trying to combat climate change.
Yeah.
Because, ground beef is like one of the main causes of the greenhouse gas emissions because the methane in cows' farts.
Yeah.
Is this damaging damaging our world? Yeah. So this is another step. But
methane.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah. I don't eat McDonald's lunch like that. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's lunch, but I'm gonna try. I want to try all the veggie burgers.
Here's the thing: the Beyond Meat and the Impossible have been going at it too because Impossible is using a hormone, and Beyond is saying like, "Hey, we use pea protein." I don't even know what pea protein is. That could be a hormone for all I know.
And that's why it doesn't taste as good.
But there's some Beyond burgers that taste.
The Carl's Jr.
The Carl's Jr. Beyond is solid. That one's solid. And I don't know if it's because of the way they grilled it.
Jr.?
Yeah, Carl's Jr. And I shitted on Carl's Jr. for a long time.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you the story how it happened. I'm getting my hair twisted. I'm at Linda's place. It's late. Like when I get out of there, it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry. I said, let me just get some fries or something. So I knew it was a McDonald's up the street, like right there. So I go, that McDonald's is closed. Yeah. So I'm like, damn. So I got to make a U-turn to go home. When I'm making a U-turn, Carl's Jr. across the street. I'm like, Carl's Jr., man. Like, if I just go get some fries, it's whatever.
Hadn't stopped at Carl's Jr. in a long time.
It's open. I pull in there.
Is that the one he used to call butt?
No, that's Jack in the Box. That's Jack in the Butt.
That's Jack in the Butt. But I see
this. That Jack in the Butt.
Jack in the Box trash. Man. So I see this big ad on the screen for the Beyond Meat burger. I'm like, I'm hungry. Let me try it.
Yeah.
I tried. I come home. I'm eating. I'm like, this is really good. I like, hold on, am I tripping? This is really good.
But were you really hungry?
I was. So then I told Rome about it. We went the next day, and I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
And I went about a couple more times. I'm like, this
not gonna lie, I might
really
go today.
Good.
It's now that I'm talking about, I want it. Because here's the thing. We are literally the guinea pigs of this whole thing because we have no idea.
Yeah.
we
I
don't know.
believe it's not good for you.
We have
Because
no idea
being
what
made in
this shit is
labs.
doing
Some
now.
of this stuff is being made in labs.
I
but
might have a
sparingly.
me walking around here now. I might have pooped out of me and he grew in the sewer because I ate
like
Beyond
us,
Meat.
like us.
Yeah, like
You got a doppelganger.
I ate a burger.
right?
I pooped. He got in the water. He blew up like one of them. What's the
Swamp thing?
Yeah. He walking around because we have no idea what this shit is doing. All we can do is trust what we read, I guess. And
oh shit! What if we're the because who did they say is testing what in Canada? McDonald's is testing Beyond Meat in Canada.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what if Beyond Meat?
Well,
is
not
a
Beyond.
Russian
No, they're
company?
just
They're
testing the
veggie.
veggie, the McDonald's
Yeah.
veggie burger.
Yeah.
Okay, what if Beyond Meat is actually a Russian company
Okay.
testing the meat over here?
Beyond Moscow.
Beyond Moscow. That burger cold as
Yeah.
That
Beyond
burger is
Moscow.
cold.
The Putin burger.
That burger cold.
The
with blue
Putin patty?
eyes.
The Putin patty.
The Putin patty.
The Putin patty.
Goddamn.
Beyond Moscow.
Putin patty.
So what you saying
Comes
is
with
they're testing
communist
on us.
cheese.
In the meantime, we're testing it on
Canada. Yeah, that's how it works. Everybody
Okay.
just pass it down. We
well,
testing
Burger
out different
King
markets.
tested it out, but they
Yeah.
tested it out where first? They tested it out
Wasn't it like in Texas?
East Coast or something,
Or
I think,
I thought-
before it was approved.
You
So
know what it's
everyone
like?
tested out in their
It just
different
depends on
markets.
where the CEOs live. They just don't
so
want
they-
it around.
Well,
there.
McDonald's from what? California, right? It didn't start in
yeah,
Cali?
I think so.
But they tested in, you said Canada.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
But you said wherever the CEOs lives, I would assume maybe they live in Cali.
Yeah,
since it
maybe.
started.
I think I think it's more so like how McDonald's was because everybody. I think did Burger King do it first or Carl's Jr.
What? No, Burger King's impossible.
Well, I mean, when they start doing all that, the fast food.
Well, Carl's Jr. was out before.
Okay,
I had
Carl's
the
Burger
Impossible
King,
Burger.
and I feel like McDonald's is like that. Like if Jay-Z or that rapper that's really good retired, and everybody else was starting to make songs saying that they was the best one, and all his colleagues was like, hey, come on, McDonald's, they out here, they out here talking about you.
But if McDonald's is Jay-Z,
But it was a
war.
war between Impossible and Beyond to get this because they know how profitable that is. That's
Yeah.
like the golden one to get in the
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
food game. If you got McDonald's,
So what do
that's
these
it.
negotiations look like?
so
'Cause
the
these are
stock,
funny.
the
It's about a
stock for
burger.
Beyond Meat when that was announced probably went up a couple points.
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
big deal.
It's like these companies have beef, but it's just plant based.
Shut up, Ron.
What?
Just shut up. dog.
What? I'm
Just shut
making a
up,
point.
man. You making
He
a
hating,
no.
man.
Making a pun.
It was a light pun.
It was light. That's what I'm saying.
It was
Like
light
little
pun.
jab. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You expected more from it.
Somebody get them got Paul Flart and them goddamn cows to spray some methane on this nigga's jokes. Spray that methane on this nigga's jokes.
but I still haven't decided which one I like better because Carl's Jr. fucked me up.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Still, Fat Burger.
No, that Fat Burger is
number out of the ones
Fat
I
Burger's the
tried
one
out of
I
the
had.
fast
That's
food
a solid
chains.
one.
That's my favorite.
Umami's my favorite one I've had.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
saying out of the fast food chains.
Oh, the fast food.
I didn't have the restaurant
Yeah,
one,
gotcha.
but Fat Burger's number one.
Yeah.
Then probably the Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
What's up with Five Guys? Five Guys hasn't you?
That's what
Emmanuel.
I feel like they gotta come with that,
I've been
right?
saying
Because if
this
they do that,
for years.
it's over.
I'm
yeah,
there.
I think
first
it's over. I
day,
think it's pretty much over.
first, and I hope they get. They need the Impossible.
If they get the Impossible, it's a wrap.
Impossible is perfect for Five Guys.
I'm there.
Because their sandwiches already look how the Impossible
yeah.
burgers look. So the first day,
But
I'm
then
there.
they're gonna make sure they give you a mountain of fries.
Oh yeah.
A mountain of fries. They just might as well just give you a bag because it's never the fries literally.
They put it in a
out the
cup.
top.
They put the cup in the bag, and then they fill up the bag with more
with just
fries. It's just-
potatoes on potatoes.
And see, I'm hoping with the pressure of McDonald's, they like, all right, we got to get in here because
Yeah.
the world's changing. Everyone's demanding from where they eat to
Yeah.
have the plant-based
Yeah.
options. So, Five Guys, come on, man.
How many years before meat is back to a delicacy like the biblical time?
It'll never be like that.
Don't think so? No. It's not gonna happen. Like you
It
know how
depends.
they
It
used to bring like
depends.
if it was like the king was.
I think the worldwide
celebrating,
meat
they would-
consumption can go down and will
Yeah,
go
I mean,
down,
yeah,
but I
for
don't
sure.
think it'll ever get to just. It might be like people eat it maybe 3 times a week instead of all 7.
So you don't think it
You
never
know what I'm
comes
saying?
to,
Like
it won't come to like once a month type of thing, like
It's a lifestyle.
Like
thing
whatchamacallit,
too,
what's his name? What's the Asian guy going for presidential election?
Andrew Yang.
Yeah. He was talking about making meat so expensive that we're forced to eat less of it. And boy, did he get he was getting ripped apart
because it's a lifestyle
as a lot of
thing,
people think it is, but it's just like you don't want to even try that. Like
No,
want to allow we're supposed to be a free country. We need to let people live how they want to live, but just make them aware and have the information out there,
and they choose
so
what
they
want.
know how to move accordingly.
Power of choice.
I think it's a lot of times
saying?
where you live. Like certain places, they don't have the options to have a plant-based diet from from restaurants and stuff. How we have out here, like you can go to the grocery store and do it yourself.
Like Iowa. I'm just naming something random.
I'm just saying certain places. If I lived there, I may still be eating meat. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm an older generation that's not online and getting the information.
Yeah.
You just gonna know what you know. Like my grandparents, it's hard to get them to eat healthy. Like it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
They don't want this. They don't want. They've been eating this for 70 years down in Georgia.
My granddad ain't got no teeth. He still be eating steak. I be like, dog, you gonna fuck your gums up.
If you 60 plus, it's pretty much over.
Yeah. You've been doing what you're doing.
You live how you live. You know what I'm saying? You just.
I was like, you don't try to eat healthy. He be like, nah.
But the generation.
At least he'll die happy.
Yeah, no.
The generation to save is our parents, though. Our parents.
Yeah.
That's the oldest you can go
yeah.
with trying to save them diet-wise.
At least maybe.
Yeah.
And
my dad's old as shit, too.
And I be on them.
How old your dad?
My dad's 70.
Your dad's 70?
72.
Damn, that's why you look old.
Yeah.
So
I have an old dad.
you can't, no, because you came out old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You thought I was going to fight you
Nah.
on that joke?
No.
You just knew it was a lame joke.
Nah, not at all. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you,
Man, you better defend your jokes. You come for your jokes.
No, I didn't have no comeback.
That's 2 jokes he done shot down. It's like playing duck hunt on Nintendo. You shooting.
It is
Your
what it
jokes
is.
flying out.
It is what it is. But yeah. Well, if your dad, because have you ever just mentioned to her like eating?
Yeah. I mean, since I was a kid.
Oh,
we
shit.
tried to make my dad, because my mom's a nutritionist, so.
But
or a
eating healthy
dietitian.
when we were kids is different than what it is now. Because stuff they said it was healthy ain't even healthy.
That's true.
The stuff my mom was trying to get us to eat, because she was saying this is healthy,
Yeah.
is not even healthy.
Yeah.
No, but it's better than what he was eating.
What was he eating?
You know, oh, my dad just eat chicken.
But fried
Just-
or?
It don't matter.
Just
I
chicken.
know, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
did he prefer it fried over baked or something?
What
or?
my dad would do is he would take a pack of chicken legs, put it in a container,
That shit.
season it with some seasoned salt and maybe some lemon
Lorry's?
pepper,
Yeah.
sprinkle a little oil on there,
Yeah.
throw it in the oven,
That's
and then they'll cook it, come out.
fuck aside.
He'll eat that for 3 days.
The fuck
No
aside.
sides?
Yo, fuck aside.
Oh, he gotta have a size.
Oh, okay.
He's the type he needs a size and he needs food hot.
He like
You
me.
know,
He like me.
don't offer him a sandwich though.
So
So he need a hot.
Well,
He
he not
don't
like
like-
me. He not like
He don't
me.
like
I can eat a
deli. He
sandwich
don't like
every
deli
day.
stuff.
No.
None
No
of that
cold
deli
food.
shit.
He need
Okay.
hot food. That's all he likes. And
Yeah, my
my
homegirl.
dad just in
So
his
he
way.
like his lobster rolls warm.
Yeah.
Oh,
my,
yeah, got
my
it, me
homegirl
too.
said her dad, if you put vegetables on his plate, he'll fight you. He want meat. He want like a side of pork chops. And so if he eating chicken, give me a.
Wait, what? Pork
Yeah.
chops is not a side.
That's what. No, for him it is. He wants meat.
No. My mom tried to give
nothing
my
else.
dad some vegetarian meal one day. She put it down. He said, "Where the food at?" He said, "Where the food at?"
What was it?
Oh
He was
my
like,
goodness.
it was like just rice and vegetables. And he said, "Where the food at?"
Where the food, nigga? It's in front of you.
If ain't no meat on there, where the food
Where the
at?
food at? That's funny.
What's
That's
his favorite
hilarious.
meal? What's his favorite meal?
Meat.
Chicken.
Oh, just chicken?
He's
Alright.
just a
Just
chicken,
chicken.
man. That's it.
That, I
I
mean,
feel him,
some
man.
My
chicken.
dad, and ain't no
Chicken's
stopping that
good.
now. You got 70 years of eating chicken.
Yeah, ain't no stopping that. Yeah,
You are chicken.
Well, my parents do a little better. They kind of listen. They
Yeah.
cut back on certain things, and we try to get my dad to exercise. He said I run, I sprint to the elevator, and I sprint back to the door. He said that's my exercise.
That's what I mean.
I walk, I do that.
That's
How
a
old is your
start.
dad?
64.
Okay.
64, 72. Slice is 57.
You got the youngest goddamn dad.
Yeah, Slice is
But
57.
57 ain't-
But so he had
yeah,
you
young.
when?
He had me at 25.
Well, I mean, the fact that you're
yeah.
31
Yeah, yeah.
and he's 57, like that's
57.
a very small gap. So that was 20. What would you say?
25. He's 25, 26. He had
So
me.
you were definitely a mistake.
I was a mistake? No. I
Did he
wasn't a mistake.
purposely have you?
Yes. No, he did. He had.
I don't think
No,
my parents
mom-
purposely had me.
No,
I don't
my mom
know.
said that they because my mom was 22 at the time. No, because they was married. They was married,
Okay.
so they wanted to have the family and all that shit. But
Okay.
so you
That
think
picture you showed me, he didn't look happy in that picture. he looked like he was tired of you.
kids a lot? I believe it. Probably.
And he just smiling in the room, smiling a bit, but his dad is just done.
We seen a dad in the airport.
Oh my!
I'll
tell it.
Go ahead.
I've never
Oh, I remember the story.
in my life seen a man so defeated. Like I wanted to hug him.
I felt
This
bad.
man was by himself, 2 kids, and high energy, like 3 and 4,
with like
high
2
energy.
luggages.
He holding luggage, and they just screaming and running around, and he's just looking distraught. He's looking straight ahead, eyes wide. He's walking like 1 step a minute, like he's
Walking
just,
dead
He's
type
just
of-
walking like he's a zombie, like dead. Like his jacket's halfway off his shoulder. It look like he's about to die. Like he's just walking. But what I knew that he was clocked out. His daughter pulling on him, daddy. He looks down at her.
Look this way for the
him-
camera.
She looks down at her. She asks a full-on question. He just looks back up and keeps walking. He was just,
No, we were watching this like, yo.
and I was like, he is done.
yeah, he's
You know
knocked
that-
out.
He got his 2. He got his.
That's
Snip.
the man that's going through it.
Yeah.
He don't get no respect at home. He can't get no voiceover work. That nigga is just tragic.
He looked so like that shit. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it was funny.
I've never seen anyone
but I've
look
never
that
seen. Yeah, no,
defeated.
he was defeated.
No, he was done.
That's
he was done.
hilarious.
He quit.
He was ready.
clocked
I don't know
out.
if he was going to where his wife was, or even if they're together. But he didn't see those kids for months after that.
The only person I seen more, he was the most I seen done. The second to that was when we was in the airport again, and that couple was arguing, and he told his
yeah.
wife, "I'm sick of this. Meet me
He
there.
said, "I'll meet you there."
I'll meet
Oh,
you
yeah, I
there."
remember
And,
that. I was there
and,
for that.
and he walked off, and the whole time I'm thinking, I know they sitting next
I
to
know
each
they
other
sitting
on
next to
the,
each
on the
other.
plane. So you gonna say, "I'm gonna meet you there."
And
You
you
got to
should-
get on the plane.
And here's the thing: it started
take
from
this
something
flight,
small because
go
they
to the resort.
They started whispering. It was like a
Right.
whisper fight, and it got to the point where he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'll meet you there.
Meet me there.
Meet me
And
there.
he just stormed off.
That head.
Meet me there.
Meet me there.
Meet me there.
Meet me there.
And he, listen, this was a white guy, so he was white guy mad.
Oh, yeah,
he
that-
was
oh, yeah.
shaking.
But
Meet me
my
there.
thing is, you about to be on the
Business.
flight in the same seat. And look at it like this. Look at it like this.
Yeah.
You had that argument. Look, you had that argument, right? You're the aisle seat.
Yeah,
Now she gets on the plane.
Yeah.
You got to move to let her in.
you gotta move.
And you may have to help her get her luggage up top.
I'm not helping. He mad. He
but
not
you
helping.
got to move.
He gotta move. He not helping.
What's funnier is doing it, but doing it mad the whole time. Get up. Look, he get up to let her in.
When you move, look, now let me ask you this. You're mad now. You told her to listen.
Baby, can you help me with my luggage?
Listen. Listen. You mad, right? You told your wife to meet you there. You told her to meet you there, right? So now you in the aisle seat. You see her come on. So she coming on. Now y'all said y'all not gonna help her with her luggage up top. So she's doing that by herself. Now, are you expecting her to ask you, excuse me, to get through before you move, or you just gonna move automatically?
I'm not moving. I'm mad.
So
Bro.
she has to ask you, excuse me.
Excuse me.
If this bitch
And-
don't say
but if she does it, you gonna blow up again?
What if she slide by me?
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna be kneeing her and she go.
but my thing is this: once y'all get off, y'all gotta go get luggage together.
Listen, we gotta have a
Then
conversation.
you gotta go to the resort together. Then you gotta check into the hotel together.
But here's
Like,
the thing. Here's what's
you
gonna
gotta make
here's what's
up.
gonna piss you off. Y'all gonna be riding, and you gonna be trying your hardest not to say.
yeah, you ain't gonna talk.
But it gotta start before
But that's
that.
what I'm saying. But now, say you go through all that. Say you help her mad, like you said. You do all that shit, and then the plane take off. and y'all riding, and you trying your hardest. You got headphones in.
Well, I don't expect you to talk on the plane.
No.
But I'm saying off the plane.
You don't expect you to talk. That woman is not riding.
Yeah.
I'm like, she is not riding that whole time. What's gonna piss you off is you gonna be in the zone watching a movie and trying to get your mind off.
You're gonna be trying to not think about this shit.
You're trying not to think of, and you gonna feel.
Can we?
Now I know there's a lot going on.
No, as soon as she start,
like,
as soon as she start tapping, that's when that blood pressure starts going up.
And you gonna try to ignore it at first, like you ain't feel it. Like,
yeah,
all right, I'm just gonna. And she gonna. And you gonna take one. You gonna take one of these off. What's up? Can we talk about?
You can't blow up on the plane. You can't blow up on the plane.
But you gonna try? Yeah, you gonna try to be like, you know what? This right now, this ain't the time for us to talk.
But when is then? Because you got to.
You got to.
It's too much. Y'all too much involved.
But I'm still
on this
upset
trip.
because now I'm cramped on this plane, and
okay,
I can't get away from you.
What's your preference to start the convo again?
What's my preference?
Yes, because you don't want it on the plane.
Let me get to that because I'm.
When do you think you'll be ready? Because you gonna have to talk.
Let me get.
You know what? Honestly, if you give me the longest, honestly, I can get over anything with a good night's rest. That's the longest it'll take.
You're not.
But
say they're going somewhere.
Right.
They're going on vacation.
They going on vacation.
Now you get on the plane. You're not talking. You got to go get your luggage together.
Yeah.
Right.
Bare minimum, even if y'all separate, she down there, you up here, y'all get y'all luggage. You got to meet to get in that car to go to the resort.
You grab your luggage,
You got to meet to go to that resort. Say if y'all still petty and y'all take separate ways to the resort. Y'all still got to get that hotel room.
But that don't mean you got to talk.
I mean, you know what's
funny?
funny?
That don't mean you got to talk the whole way there.
You ain't got to talk. If you really want to, you might be able to, when we get to the hotel and let me get in my zone.
But
we can talk.
One person got the rental, but the other person got the hotel.
What you mean?
So that means you gotta talk.
No, I'm gonna have the information.
I'm saying once she booked the car, so she gonna get it. It's in her name, but you booked the hotel, so y'all gotta talk.
But
because like when you get off the plane, all right, now you there.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm Uber.
See, this is the whole thing.
But it depends. You gotta tell her where to go.
It depends on how.
No, we on get there. I'll meet you there, and now I gotta
stand by my statement. Why you don't know what hotel? Because she just did the car. She just did the car. She don't know the hotels because she expected y'all to be together.
You know what it's about? It's all about commitment. How willing are you? How willing are you? How much are you willing to be committed?
To I'll meet you there.
No, to being angry. Like, how long are you committed to being angry? Because if you're committed to being angry this whole vacation,
I'm not speaking from I'm speaking. I get over stuff. I'm speaking from this guy that looked like he just I'm done with it. And what's the funny thing is when you said the luggage, I just imagine he separated himself to get his luggage and he picked his luggage up, but like you said, he got away from her, and so he looking at it.
That's why it's even more of
that whole time he's just thinking, come on. Now she got me waiting over here.
She got how many bags of luggage she need.
Why she got me? I told her not to.
We going for 2 days.
You start going through everything you hate about her. Wearing that goddamn eyeshadow. He fucking hate that shit.
That's why damn it. It's in your best interest just to get y'all just talk it out because you don't want the whole vacation.
No, you don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. At least by the end of the day, by the time we get up at the next day of vacation, I'm assuming the vacation is a couple days long.
I understand that point, but I'm saying you just gonna have to communicate before you get there. There's a lot of steps to get
even
from
if it's short-handed communication. You gotta communicate.
If I feel like
even if y'all didn't get in a rental, if y'all get in a taxi or Uber, y'all maybe I'm
assuming
assuming y'all in another country.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Man. You're not gonna leave.
It's your wife,
but you gonna be mad while you there.
Where are we at again?
It's your wife. You out the country.
You're out the country.
Yeah, you out the country.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you out the country. You can't leave her, but you can be mad the whole time.
You ain't go to Arizona, you know.
Oh, I'll leave that. I'll leave her in Arizona.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
I will leave that bitch in Arizona so bad. You get your ass. Take your ass to.
That shit is so funny. Just seeing somebody
what's
mad.
Arizona City? Take your ass to Scottsdale.
Glendale.
Scottsdale?
I think Scottsdale. You can get back home.
You don't have to talk.
You gotta talk. But
so when he said that, I'm like, when he said meet me there, I'm like, is he talking about on the plane or is he talking about at the resort? Because like,
this is the shit that piss you off. By the time, let's say y'all were able to not speak the whole time. You just stewing and you're mad, but you're trying to come down. And so y'all make it all the way to the hotel without talking.
Yeah.
And then both y'all in bed sitting, and then all of a sudden you hear, baby, I'm getting hungry.
My ex made me so mad. I asked her for like hours one day why she was mad. I don't want to talk about it right now. I said, all right.
Yeah.
I came back later. I said, yo, I'm trying to talk about why you mad. She said, you should already know. I hate that. Stop fucking saying that. I hate when women say, like, I know I shouldn't already know. I don't know. I can't read your mind. Cool.
You should know. You should be an X-Man.
So about 6 p.m. comes, and she's staying at my apartment. I say, look, I'm about to grab some food. Do you want some food?
Yeah.
She's like, yes. All right, when I come back, we can talk about what we need to talk about. I go get the food, come back. I don't feel like talking right now. I just want to eat. All right, cool. I got work in the morning. I lay down. I'm on my side. I'm rolled over. I'm almost to REM sleep. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm getting comfortable. I feel her get in bed. I feel the covers move. I feel it get all tucked. I hear one of these. In my mind, I said, I swear, one word from her, I'm going to explode.
You're going to meet me there.
I said, I'm going to explode. So I'm chilling. I said, please, God, let her go to sleep. She taps me. Immediately, like you said, blood pressure starts just rising. She taps me. Can we talk before? I don't want to go to bed angry.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I said, I've been trying to speak to you,
Lord Jesus,
all day.
Jesus
I know,
Christ.
I wasn't ready. I said, well, I'm not ready either. I'm going to sleep.
Oh.
So you going to go to sleep? Yes, I am. Oh. And then I try to roll back, go to sleep, and I hear the toss and turn. I say, you know what? I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Oh,
I'm just going to go sleep on the couch because I'm not doing. I try to talk to you all day.
Where did this thought of, I don't know where women got this thought that don't go to sleep angry. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard on my life. Here's a counter argument. Sleep it off is literally a counter argument to not go to. Like, sleep it off is a big.
I think it's on some people. I'd rather not go to bed angry.
Yeah, I don't want to go to bed angry.
I would want to be with someone. We just have open communication.
But I don't want you to communicate with me after I've already asked you.
Yeah. See, in your situation, no, I'm going to sleep now.
I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep. You did your part.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to sleep. Moral of the story is, don't tell them to meet you there. Moral of the story, go with them.
Let people go to sleep when they want to sleep.
And let people go to sleep.
That's all I'm saying.
Communicate.
Communicate. See, this is the thing, though. It's not all about communication, because you could be in an argument and you have two different points and y'all mad at each other, and then she might want to. I'll get over it.
Yeah.
I just need to go sleep it off.
Okay.
So just leave me alone.
Communicate that. Say that.
Well,
Sometimes that don't always work. Because then you'll hear, well, I just feel
before we go take a break, let's talk about this Joker controversy that you wanted to speak on with the movie. Because it comes out this week.
It actually comes out this week. Yeah, Joker comes out this week, and online there's been a big not even, I guess, a debate, a controversy debate that Joker is going to incite violence or is going to promote violence as a movie or whatever. And
but that trailer doesn't look violent at all.
It's more
him just talking and laughing.
It don't look
and
violent. But I guess I guess the thought of,
did they not see John Wick 3?
That
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, nobody's
That's
complaining
one
when
of the
this
most
man
violent
is
movies
murdering
With
400
knives.
people with books.
Books and knives.
This man is killing people with books, and I ain't talking about knowledge. This man is killing people with books.
Yeah.
But I'm
What's
just
the
saying,
main argument about Joker?
they're saying that because a lot of people feel like this movie, and this is the funnier thing, the movie's not even out.
Yeah.
There's only a select handful of people that got to see
yeah.
this movie. But the internet just went wild, took
yeah.
it over and said, oh, this movie is going to incite violence because right now there's a very popular group called the Good Boys. No, not the Good Boys. The Proud Boys, I believe, something like that are like in different white nationalist groups.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even think they consider themselves a white nationalist
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
but they're different groups of white men that feel suppressed and now they're trying to rise up like some Fight Club type shit.
Yeah.
They're fighting and they're like, we will stand up to the. So they feel like
Fighting
Joker.
other people or fighting amongst themselves, like actual Fight Club.
No, they're fighting other people. There's like other groups too that they might like the far left, far right. You got Antifa, all these other ones. Yeah, so they
That's
always
a weed
talking
strain.
smoking on Antifa. But yeah, so they're trying to. I think they're trying to correlate the two. That Joker, but Fight Club came out years back. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
I don't get their
It's
points.
only
I
crazy.
don't see
like,
that.
it's
so
not
much violence
movies
everywhere.
that cause the violence.
Yeah,
it's not video games. It's crazy people.
But think about it, it's been white men without makeup running around for years doing wild shit. So what we
Ted
talking
Bundy
about?
was around before the Joker. I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
still missing the main point of what they're arguing.
I
Because
guess
it can't
they
be
feel like it's
violence.
gonna
It can't be
spark something.
violence. I need something
No, it's
else.
saying that it's going to spark violence
Yeah.
and uproar of people coming. Because the Joker seems to be about more than just the Joker pulling off tricks. It seems to
It's
be.
been over.
And this is the thing. We judging it by the trailers and not the movie. Nobody's seen
Yeah.
the movie. So
It's been over
What did
200
people
or
that
something.
seen the movie saying?
it's a fantastic movie.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like-
It's been over 200 something mass shooters. This movie ain't like.
This movie ain't caused. The Matrix ain't caused them.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
But yeah, so people just need to get over that. Just really look at all the movies, literally 90% of the movies we watch have violence in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like killing all types of
TV
people.
shows.
Yeah.
TV shows,
Yeah.
all that.
that
So
shit.
I watched Power last night and someone got killed. It didn't make me want to go kill someone.
No.
right, exactly.
It's a show.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna get back to these Patreon fan questions. Fellas, listen, I know you're tired of being Bush League. All right, so get that bush and trim it up now with manscaped.com. Go to manscaped.com and make sure you get your trimmer. Get down there. I know you're tired of itching. I know you're tired of feeling all types of ways. Make it a smooth transition. Get down there. They got the clippers with the no-nick technology. We got ball deodorant. Listen, we even got pH balance spray because you don't want to smell bad because you got spray on afterwards. So if you want a landing strip, if you want to carve your name into it, make it pretty for you ladies. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, if you listen to this, you want to get some for your fellas, manscaped.com is one of the best products when it comes to shaving, when it comes to getting things right below the area, below the belt. Make sure the balls are smooth, everything is clean, and you're going to have a good holiday. So for the holidays, even before the holidays, go ahead and order you a manscaped.com package, and you can use our discount code, which is DORM, DORM, get 20% off of your package so you can fix your package and make sure everything feels good down there. We got people, man, you liked it. Amanuel liked it.
You know what I'm saying? I gave myself a little manding strip.
A little manding strip. I see what you did there. I gave myself a manzillion, nice and bald and free flowing. So make sure if you want to get that nice package, you go and log on to manscaped.com. Use the discount code DORM for your 20% discount. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's get to these Patreon fan questions. Remember, if you want to submit questions, log on to our patreon.com/comedytraphouse, and you can be a part of the Patreon community with us and get your questions answered.
Kyrie Sonny Porter. What's going on, guys? So I have a quick question. Me and my friend of mine got into a debate over whether or not Wendy's is a burger spot. She said it wasn't because they have other sandwiches other than burgers. But I was saying it is because they specialize in burgers. It would be nice if you two can settle this dispute. It's a burger joint.
It's a burger joint.
It started out as burgers. So I read his whole autobiography because I had two in high school. Yeah. Started off with burgers, and a lot of other burger joints have other sandwiches.
So go to your friend.
King,
Go to your friend and
McDonald's.
say, ha.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it a good book?
Yeah, it actually was. This story is really good.
What's the name again? Dan? Or
I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember. But his daughter was Wendy.
yeah,
That's what he
right,
named
right.
it
right.
after.
Gotcha. That's cute.
Sierra. How do you know for sure what you should be putting your energy into? Of course, you have your crafts and hobbies, new and old, but how do you really analyze what you should be giving your time and energy into? If it's beneficial to you, I would assume, right? What is an example from a personal experiences you all can share?
Or Dormtainment. I mean, what are you doing? Is it making you happy? What's the emotion that whatever you're doing is provoking you? Like with Dormtainment, we put a few videos on Facebook. We was like, okay, this is fun, and we getting some views, and then we was like, all right, we could do this. Everybody was creative, and then we just kind of rolled from, and we had a passion for creating. So I feel like that's You just got to look at whichever one of the hobbies or things is making you happy or making you feel a certain way.
Yeah, just look at yours. I have this thing about like a survive and thrive threshold, which is kind of like a look at basically when you want to do something or when you're trying to figure out life. Sometimes you got to figure out what are the tools and things that's going to take you to survive, and then what are the things you have to do that's going to help you thrive. And you kind of have to have a little bit of a balance of those things to execute whatever you got to do. So, yeah, that's a little bit of my 2 cents.
Tyler Afro Lady Thomas. Hey, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for your advice you gave me last week. Anywho, my question this week are, knowing that the year is going into the last 3 months, what is something you are proud of that you have done this year? And what is something you hope to accomplish before this year is over? Oh, and Cam, I'm not sure if I typed it wrong, my apologies, or not, but it's companionship. If I wanted to date again, it would only be for companionship, or other words, for someone just to be by my side. Okay, so her first 2 questions. What's something you accomplished this year that you're proud of, and what's something you hope to accomplish before the year is over?
Room noise and boss talk for me. Those are 2 things because boss talk kind of came out of the blue. Both of them kind of came out the blue, and that's how we know we was on the right path with it. So I feel like I'm really proud of those 2 things. I don't know if there's anything else you guys got.
I've finished a script recently called Build a Man. I want to tell y'all about it, but
is
I
that
don't know
about an automated messenger?
One man's journey to be an automated voice.
And what do you? Oh, my bad. You didn't answer the second one.
The second part is
what do you hope to accomplish before the year's over?
Oh, I want to finish the 3 books that I said, and I want to put together the Boss Talk ebook. So yeah.
I finished Build a Man, a script, and a what's the other question?
And what you looking forward to
accomplish before the year's over?
Before the year's is over,
you trying to get more ass?
Like obtain ass or get ass myself?
Yourself. You said you've been going up and down on your thick journey.
I could probably use a little less ass right now. But
you're a biker. You may want the ass.
Yeah, it needs something to cushion. Yeah. I am also extremely proud of how Room Noise is coming out too. I really enjoy doing that. One thing I hope to accomplish is get our show popping. One show we're working on, which I can't say too much about, but hope they get that on and popping.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next question, Shabazz Benu. What up, DT fam? Been a fan for a minute. I still think sit your racially ambiguous ass down from Boyfriend Witness Protection Agency is one of the funniest jokes y'all did. I decided to become a patron after the Hot Girl Summer skits and Antonio Brown tapes. I lost it when Rowan would do the fake stutter steps. I wanted to play my part in supporting you guys because y'all need to be in movies, on TV, writing for other comics, radio, something. Too much talent. I also appreciate the podcast. I'm looking forward to Room Noise. Anyway, enough of the D-riding. My question is about superheroes. I saw a video that had Avengers versus Justice League. It pretty much said the Avengers will win, but I don't believe it. They had whack-ass matchups. Here's my list of 1 versus 1 battles. Who y'all got? Superman versus Hulk.
I'm going to have to go fucking Superman because...
Yeah.
Because
I feel like Superman will just the thing. I think Hulk might be a little could get stronger. I don't know, man. They make Superman into a god.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I feel like Superman just
I would
pick
want
Hulk
to
up.
win.
The first thing first, Superman would pick Hulk up and just drop him in the sun.
All right.
Like honestly, I just feel like he'll just
Wonder Woman versus Thor.
I think Thor got that.
Don't be laughing out there, Sue. What you got, Sue? Wonder Woman? she's like, yeah.
Sue, I hate to break it to you. I think this lady might lose this fight.
I think Thor going to have that one.
Martian Manhunter versus Vision.
She'll be Thor after that.
That's funny.
Martian Manhunter versus Vision.
Give me
Martian.
They have very similar traits. Give me Vision. See, Martian Manhunter, his weakness is fire.
Okay.
He's gonna die.
Okay. Well, yeah,
it's so easy to just burn him.
That was Freddy Krueger's weakness. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate versus Doctor Strange.
I'm gonna go Strange.
Yeah, I don't know. Dr. Fate just to be different.
Cyborg versus Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Green Arrow versus Hawkeye.
Green Arrow.
Black Canary versus Black Widow. I don't know who Black Canary is, but I'm pulling for that person.
Yeah, Black Canary got some powers,
Black Canary.
Let's go Black Canary.
That sound like a sports car.
Batman versus Captain America or Black Panther.
Well, you already know I'm going with everybody else except Batman.
Going with Batman. Batman gonna figure it
probably
out.
Captain America and Black Panther.
Batman gonna figure it out.
Because he's not beating neither one of them.
Supergirl versus Captain Marvel.
Probably Captain Marvel.
Yeah, probably. Captain Marvel's just hot right now.
Yeah.
Green Lantern versus Scarlet Witch.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Scarlet Witch. She's immune.
And the last one, Flash versus Quicksilver.
Flash.
Yeah, Flash. And for the racially ambiguous joke, I gotta shout out my homie Alex. He gave me that joke. That was a great joke.
What?
And that's good.
All right, Russell Miller. Is there anything stopping you guys from going completely plant-based?
Funds.
No,
Fun.
honestly, I think
Funds and fun.
Look, I really love seafood.
Yeah.
And right now in my
Fun.
life, I don't know if I'm ready to give up octopus, crab,
Yeah.
fish.
I'm not at that point yet.
Lobster, all of that. But the way I could see myself going completely plant-based, say you have a wife that just who loves to cook or is a chef and makes all the meals and she wants to be plant-based. Because there's a lot of great plant-based meals. You know, if you making it in a way that's that good, I can completely go that way.
I could go that way, but I do believe even if I was to go completely plant-based, it still wouldn't be completely plant-based because when I travel, I'm going to eat seafood. Like I would be completely plant-based in United States, and when I traveled outside, I would eat seafood. Like if that's the route, I think that's the route I would go because I don't see me not eating seafood the rest of my life. I just don't see that happening.
You go to the doctor, you will die if you don't stop eating seafood.
I will stop tomorrow.
Good deter.
Brienne, tips on being disciplined. Also, do you think social media breaks help? Have you taken one? If so, did you find yourself missing it?
Yeah, I just took one from May to August, and I was fine. Honestly, it once you get past the feeling the need to have to go to the app, it's honestly you like, oh, life happens. So I mean, but I think it's good to take those breaks because we're on our phones a lot, and if you feel like you're on your phone a lot, then you don't even have to go extreme. I'm always going extreme. That's the Aries trait in me. I'm always putting myself through challenges. So you can literally do a 3-day break. You could do a week. You could do 1 day. Like so, start off small and then see how you feel. Yeah.
Jordan Moreland, what's up, DT? What were one of the first jobs you guys had during or / right after school? Did you get a hookup through someone or did you search on your own? With no job background, was it considerably more difficult?
I might be Jamaican because I had a bunch.
Yeah.
I had a bunch until I landed my call center job, and I was there for like 2 years. But other than that, I was bouncing around everywhere, and I couldn't stay in one space.
My first job, I could never have a job during high school because I was played too many sports. I just had no time. But after my senior year, it was the first time I got jobs because I decided that year after football season, I'm not doing track.
Oh, he meant after high school? I thought he was talking about after college.
Oh, he meant after.
I feel like he thought he.
I thought you meant college.
What did he say? What were the first jobs you guys? Oh, okay. Well, after school, I went straight into my career.
Yeah, that was
job,
great. Yeah,
so,
Cam, that was a blessing.
Yeah.
Cam is one of the only people I know that actually use a lot of these schools like offer help with occupation, like they have their occupation center.
Like jobs and shit.
Yeah, they help you find jobs and all that. You actually work with that person.
And it worked.
It worked.
And you know what's funny? The main thing he said, you won't believe how many people don't come. He said, you know who I hear from? The parents. And they say, why does my kid not have a job? And then he say, I love when I get those calls. I'm like, did Susie tell you that I emailed her dozens of times, that she never came in, that she never did anything I said? And he said, every time the parents go quiet.
Yeah, because
and there's nothing they can say.
Because it's Susie's fault.
So I went in there. I'm like, I'm going to use this resource. I'm paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm like, let me talk. He told me, go to this job fair. Don't talk to anyone but this company because this is the only company that got what you gonna do. And I talked to that company. I charmed them. Got an interview. Got the job.
Yeah, Sue, you got to use these. You got to use these people, Sue.
Susie, are you riding?
But
Do
also,
you have a job?
I almost had a job at Cam's job, and that would have
man.
been. I was this close, but I think what the buddy ended up coming back.
The only reason you didn't get it because there was another guy who used to work there, and he just got laid off, and he came to see if there was any. So Eric was like, I loved Rome, but he's like, I don't have to train Billy.
Yeah, which makes
sense. He just steps in, he knows what to do. So
it would have been wild.
I would have been ignorant. We wouldn't have meant the word. That would have been ignorant. But yeah, but that's how you use your resources. I got you the interview. Yeah. So. Bilal the singer. What's good, bros? Hope all is well.
Yo.
Don't have a question this week, just shout outs and appreciations. I caught up with all the Room Noise episodes, and I have to say I'm never disappointed with y'all content. Cam is still top lyricist, but I can hear Emmanuel's coming in a close second. Make DMV proud. Keep it up, guys. This gets me through that midweek hump. Also, shout out to Nakia, Cam, my fellow Eastern High fam and Comedy Trap House occupant. I started my new role in DCPS and met a fellow Dormtainment fan. Small world.
Nice.
Cool.
Bilal, shout out.
Young Bilal.
Shout out to the fan that's with you, too.
Okay. Bilal bought me a nice drink in D.C.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He got dreads?
Bilal, did you have dreads? I don't think did he have dreads? Yeah,
no, I don't think he had dreads.
I couldn't remember.
I think I seen him on
it's not uncommon
your story.
for DC niggas to have
yeah,
dreads.
maybe he didn't have dreads. I can't remember right now, but yeah.
Queen of Hearts, you mentioned if Tupac came back, how things would be and how the hype may die after a while. That topic made me start thinking about Aaliyah and how her death changed different things, almost like a butterfly effect. If Aaliyah never passed, would she still be married to R. Kelly, or would she have ended up like other relationships? Would she evolve her music with generation like Beyonce and Mariah Carey, or would she fizzle out like Maya and Ashanti? What do y'all think? And then last, I would also like to know if you have a P.O. box for fans that would like to send gifts. I make personalized crochet products, and I would love to send you all something for wintertime.
God bless.
Man,
right now, we don't have a P.O. box, but we need to set up one again.
Yeah, we do.
But back to the question. If she never passed, would she still be with R. Kelly? I don't think so, because before she passed, I think that was done as far as I know.
Yeah, she hadn't been married to R. Kelly since she was 15.
Yeah, that was
fucking that sounds and then say would she evolve her music with generation like Beyonce and Mariah Carey, or would she fizzle out like Maya and Ashanti?
I've had this talk with somebody before. They was like, if Leah was here, none of these people. I was like, y'all gotta stop that. Like, yeah, she would have been here. She'd been doing a thing, but these people still be here.
The only one I question that's so similar to Sierra.
That would be the only one.
That's the only one I question, because I feel like Sierra kind of filled that void a little bit
with the girl, young girl.
Yeah, like, kind of fun music, nice R&B.
And I think she would have been wildly successful. I think she would have killed movies too. She would have kept. I think she would have been doing all that stuff. But
she was beautiful.
But I don't think that it would have changed too much of the music landscape. To be honest with you,
I feel like she would be Sierra.
Probably. I mean, yeah,
she would be like at least as big as her, known as her. That had the longevity.
But Aaliyah had range too. Like she had the love songs, and she had the more poppy dance songs. She had like a wide variety of different type of sounds. So it wasn't like she was stuck in this one sound. So I believe she would have still been out here.
She might have dropped a couple duds too.
I mean, of course.
But she would have came out with some more hits.
But Beyonce would have been here. It'd been
that's a different category.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Now you ain't stopping that force. That's a force. Beyonce is coming regardless.
Yeah.
She like the Patriots.
Oh God.
All right, we got a couple more. Stacey Thomas, you guys have probably noticed that as you get older, your taste buds change. So what were some foods that you loved when you were a kid that you currently don't like to eat anymore? And what are some foods that you now enjoy eating as an adult but hated to eat when you were a child? It's all the opposite for me. I was real picky when I was a child and less picky now. A lot of things I hated as a child, I'll eat now.
I'm less picky now. The most popular one for me was bananas. I hated bananas when I was younger. I hated bananas. So banana random. Everything I hated. And now I fucking love banana. I just ate one before we left the house.
You like banana pudding?
Oh my God, yes.
But you didn't like it when
I didn't like nothing banana when I was a child.
You got to have lollies because Jazz is
I'm
fiend for her with the vanilla wafers in there she put. That's good.
That shit's
give me that.
I know one of the ones that come to my mind is funny was tuna. I remember one time I'm used to my mom cooking breakfast. My mom she had to work one weekend, so my dad cooked breakfast, and Chaz had a friend sleeping over, so he cooked breakfast for all three of us. And this man made grits and tuna, steamed tuna, real island breakfast. I wasn't used to island breakfast at 6. Well, I think I was like 7. So I came out there. I'm like, "Where the sausage and bacon?" My dad like, "We ain't got that, but eat the tuna." I'm like, "I don't want the tuna." Then he got upset. "Then go back to bed if you ain't gonna eat it." So I got up. I went back to bed. And then I was in my bed crying because I was hungry. And Chaz and his friend out there eating. But then when my mom came, she cooked me breakfast.
Oh, your mama ain't having that.
Breakfast. But now I love tuna. And I'll eat the steamed tuna. Yeah, I'll eat all that.
Yeah.
I love island food.
I never was picky, so I don't really have
nothing that you just like didn't like. That
I remember I used to not like beets.
Oh, I hated beets.
I
still hate beets.
I can eat beets when it's mixed.
I've had it prepared
with
some other stuff, and it's been good now. But I mean, I don't know. I've always been like, I've been cooking since I was 6.
Beets just make you poop red.
My dad loved beets. I tried it at every stage when I was young, a teenager, and as an adult.
I'm warning anybody now: if you eat just pure beet juice, your poop is going to be red, suwoo poop.
Oh yeah, you woke up and thought you had a blood.
Yeah, no, I thought I almost called the hospital.
All right, Jesse Jack. Hey, DT fan, what's going on?
What up?
What song or album would you have loved to be in the studio for when it was made? For me, it would be when Stevie Wonder made Songs in the Key of Life. When Just Blaze made the beat for Show Me What You Got for Jay-Z.
That's a good one.
And when Zaytoven made the Half a Brick beat for Gucci and OJ, to name a few.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
I know for sure. Well, I got to experience kind of that when Drummer Boy was making Put On for Jeezy when I was working at Doppler. And I just remember it started with the dun, 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 and I was like, who is in there making that? And then he brought everything in. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I don't know who that's for, but that's crazy. But then Jeezy got it, and I was like, that's a solid song. So I was there for that, but I'm trying to think of one that I just would. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. For Pac's verse in California.
I knew you were going to say that. I was going to say that beat. I would love to be there while Dr. Dre is making California Love. Woo!
Because he come in ready.
And that's the best part of that movie.
Oh, yeah.
When you in the theater and that part come on, they show him he was ready. So I feel you on that.
What else? I'm trying to think of one other one now. Think of possibly, I was thinking, I ain't gonna lie, Dirty Diana and that guitar. That's a beautiful. It's so many. It's so many. Yeah, it's so many.
But maybe old school wise, like the Gap Band Outstanding. Yeah. Seeing how they did that. Oh, what's the one?
Fantastic.
What's
Voyage.
the one we?
Oh, Do I Did It? Oh yeah, that was
whatever that crazy Gap Band song.
That's after Roger. Yeah.
And then even I don't know why it's coming to my mind. The Kool in the Gang.
Summertime.
I was just want to hear how like. Imagine when you first heard that when they added that part. I don't know if that came first or not, but say if that came last. Once you heard that, it was like, say if someone's in there, something's missing. I'm like, nah, man, this is great. And then you hear that.
I would like to be in some like experience something from the Beatles just because they were such a like I don't know the song, but I would like to, I ain't gonna lie, I would like to see the process, like just because but I'm not a Beatles fan per se, but I wouldn't mind seeing the process.
Another beat I would want to be there for Spodioti Dopalicious.
Oh,
because when them horns,
that's cool. Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
You know, James Brown too.
Oh, James, like
Pick Up the Pieces probably.
Pick Up Pieces.
Rick James.
What's the one? Ooh, dum 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 dum.
The boss. The boss.
Yeah.
Oh no, you talking about that one?
No, not getting it. Dum dum dum.
Yeah, I know. I just can't think of the name. Solid.
Classic Cuddy. What's goody with Hope All Is Well? Have y'all thought about redoing or doing another Halloween special? I personally would love another one. Stay positive. Good vibes. Bless up.
Yeah, we always think about it, but we just got to do it. Halloween I feel like Halloween rolls on us every year so fast.
We're going through Atlanta during
Yeah, we're going through Atlanta. So
we'll be in Atlanta. Should we say that? We're going to be in Atlanta on the 28th?
I'm trying to do a boss talk
20th through 26th.
Trying to do like a boss talk meetup or something. I'm trying to see how many people we got that listen to boss talk on who live in Atlanta.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Trying to see. It may be too cold for a picnic. I want to do like a picnic.
Maybe we can go do it like a. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Jade, hey DT fam, new member here, but have been a fan since the beginning. The swine flu video will always be my favorite. Sheesh,
you really a fan.
She a real fan.
You a real fan.
Cam saying swine flu has been stuck in my head for 10 years. Anywho, my question is, what is the first alcoholic beverage y'all ever got drunk off of? Not just a buzz, but drunk. Mine was raspberry Ivana bitch my freshman year. I remember that. My freshman year of college. I was so drunk I threw up on the floor in my dorm room and fell asleep at the toilet in our bathroom. I've been there. It was community style bathroom. Oh, love y'all forever and have an amazing week. First thing I ever got drunk off was whiskey with my dad. The first thing I ever got drunk off of was whiskey with my dad.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was. Damn, that's a tough one. It was probably either vodka or tequila. I don't know why. One, I know this wasn't the first time, but I remember really getting fucked up the time we went to a strip club in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what club it was, but somebody.
What day was it? I can tell you.
I just remember being drunk and walking past the stage and being
just in another world.
It's probably Pinups Sundays.
Oh yeah, I think it was with
Touch and Buzz.
Touch and Buzz.
That's
Touch and
Pinups.
Buzz.
That's
Shout out to Touch and Buzz.
Shout out to Touch and Buzz wherever you are.
I always think about
that
her
is
every couple
stripper's
months.
name for y'all that don't
Touch
know.
and Buzz.
That's the first time I ever
Touch
fell in
and
love
Buzz.
with a stripper. I think about her every 3 months.
Hilarious.
Every
and
quarter I
Buzz.
think about her.
That's a beautiful name. Undecided podcast. Sup, y'all? Do y'all have any guilty pleasures and or things you shouldn't laugh at? For example, me and my friends often laugh at the show 13 Reasons Why. If you have never heard of it, it's about a girl who commits suicide. The subject matter is dark, but we come up with the darkest, funniest jokes from it. Yeah, man. I mean, I think we all got guilty pleasure. Like when old people fall, dog. I think that's some of the funniest shit ever. I don't care how old they are. It's just so funny to me, and I shouldn't laugh at it because they might really be hurt. It's funny. I'm sorry, but it's a bunch of dark stuff that we talk about off podcast that we laugh at.
For me, it's watching First 48 because it's such an incredible show. But the sad part is someone has to die for it to air. So like that's the sad part. Like someone has to die for me to enjoy this content. But it's so good.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and just watch marathons of it.
I laugh at people with deep speech impediments, and I shouldn't like extra stuttering. Like when I watched the movie It, and Buddy went to stuttering at the beginning. I was like, dog. This is funny, and I was like, I shouldn't laugh at this.
I usually get in trouble for shit I just laugh at in real life because I've watched the other day. My girl was telling me about. I guess this was a story that went trending about this couple, a black girl and a white guy. They went on vacation, and this guy decided to propose to her.
Oh yeah, I saw that
in an underwater hotel.
Yeah.
And he decided to dive. It's 30 feet below water, so he decided to dive, no wetsuit,
with no wetsuit, nothing. We seen
dive
that,
underwater and hold up a note to their hotel room window that said, "I can't hold my breath long enough for you to say I love." I'm paraphrasing, but for you to marry me.
Yeah.
He ended up dying.
Yeah, he ended up dying. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed
I'm
when I first
sorry,
I was like,
but the fact that it said I can't hold my breath long enough to say, "Will you marry me?" And he said, "Hold on." You see him in the video. He said, "Hold on one second." Starts swimming. Apparently, he died. He couldn't even make it back.
But
to
here's
the
the thing that didn't make sense. There was no type of breathing apparatus. Like I was like, what?
What? Why would you do that?
Why would there not be any type of suit on? Like nothing?
Why wouldn't you call somebody? Hey, come watch me. I'm about to go 30 feet underwater. Stay here. If it takes me too long, come get me.
Give me a mask. Give me something.
I know he didn't die immediately while he was going to the top.
Honestly, it doesn't make me laugh, but I would have just hire a diver to do it so you can be inside and you see it and then you propose.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of questions I had. I was like
shaking, holding up the note, knowing he running out of air, and I kind of laugh. And I'm
everybody
sorry,
has
but there's irony. In real life, so
Hey guys, this is for Kaylin Castleman. Hey guys, my question is she said Emmanuel, but it's Emmanuel. Will we ever hear the story about how Tristina almost ruined your relationship? You guys kind of spoke on an episode about the YouTube event you all went to, but never finished the story. Y'all probably not gonna hear it.
I got yelled at by Tristina and other people, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, I'm on Amanuel's side on that one. Chris Hinton II. Good energy, DT. What are your thoughts on Mike Posner's walk across America? I think it would be cool to see a Boss Walk collab when he hits Venice Beach. Oh, I didn't know nothing about it.
He looks like Forrest Gump right now.
He's walking across America.
Yeah, he's doing something because he's been on this thing talking about how like he was very unhappy in the music industry. All these things happen, so he decided to do something. I don't know the full thing.
Yeah.
I remember reading it, but I can't remember. But
Posner again?
remember we used to me and you really
Black
like
leather jacket guy.
Remember he had that first song and it was freezing in the hotel, and then Big Sean was friends with him.
Yes. He went to Duke or something like that.
Yeah.
That's why he's depressed.
But he looked like Forrest Gump, right? Huge beard. He losing hair. He looks different.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's
you have to
cool.
look into it.
Yeah, that's what, like, anybody that's a Duke fan out there, if you want to be stressed out, once he let go of that team and that school, his life got better.
So y'all not doing the ball talk thing?
No, he don't go there no more. We can do it.
Okay.
Isaiah Taylor. How old were you when you had your first girlfriend? Shit.
Man, I tried to have my first girlfriend when I was like 5.
Yeah, probably like 5.
Because I'd never forget her name was Autumn. And I was so in love with Autumn. And I used to go to her. I said, "Can you be my girlfriend?" She looked at me and said, "No."
White girl, black girl?
Yeah, she was black.
Black girl?
She was black. She was nice, too. And
I think my first girlfriend was white.
I could see that.
Mary Alice Clark, I think is Mary Alice. Yeah, she was real white. But everybody wanted her.
Your first girlfriend was white?
I think so, yeah.
You going to be a black revolutionist.
It was a case study.
White women?
It was a case study.
If you taking it that far back, I had a lot of girlfriends in elementary.
I mean, yeah, elementary.
And in middle school, but if you talking about real relationship, 18.
She ain't fuck with me.
18 if you talking about real, but if you just talking about all the ones before in middle school, I had plenty.
Those aren't real. I feel like those
elementary. I don't really count girlfriends, honestly, until I was in college.
Yeah. So 18.
18, yeah. Big Kurt. He sound like hang out with Big Crit. What's good, DT fam? Man, I finally made the leap and joined y'all's Patreon. I really appreciate the work that y'all put in. The suggestion of episodes was spot on and much needed. Mm-hmm. I've been watching y'all YouTube channel since Ass on the Internet, and just recently started listening to the cast last year and been kicking myself for not listening sooner. I got some catching up to do. On to my questions. Are any of y'all sneakerheads?
No.
Not really.
I don't recall hearing
sneakers.
you all talking about shoes, but was curious as to what sneaker is your all-time fave. I'm be honest with you.
I can talk about that.
Oh,
I'm not a big
what's your all-time fave?
I'm finish the question though.
Do you have a story that ties into your love for your favorite sneaker? Keep doing what you're doing. Much love. Oh, P.S. The Room Noise episodes are fire. Y'all need to do a Facebook Live or Instagram Live episode to have y'all fans give y'all suggestions for the Room Noise topic. We will be doing that next season.
Like some of my favorite sneakers would be the Deion Sanders. They changed the name now, but you know the striped ones that look like zebra stripes or claw stripes. Them. The other ones he had another one. I forgot the name of them. I think it was called the Turf something, the Diamond Turf something.
Yeah,
I love those.
Who? Deion?
Both. Yeah, 2 of the Deion shoes I really love, and then Barry Sanders had a shoe too. And it was like made for turf because Detroit Lions played on turf, so the bottom of it was real, had great grip. And I had those in elementary, so those 3 were my favorite shoes.
I can tell you some trash shoes I had, some Buffalinos.
Oh, we used to do
Buffalino boots.
And Hush Puppies. We used to do Buffalinos and Hush Puppies.
It just looked like a big ass potato on my foot.
Well, your foot did.
That's what I'm saying.
Big,
My foot big. It was a trash shoe. I honestly have a favorite sneaker. I got my first pair of Jordans at 26 years old, 27. Whenever we went to DC that time, that was my first pair of Jordans.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you remember you went to the privileged schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to the rich school.
Both of y'all got all the J's. I never had a pair of J's.
I was gonna say because kids that went to poor schools didn't have Jordans.
Everyone.
Yes, they did.
And all of them had Jordans.
Yeah, yes, they did.
They definitely did.
Yes, they did.
All of
they
them
found a
had
way.
Jordans.
That's all.
You be like, I don't know how you getting these Jordans because how?
But in college, he had a bunch of Jordans he brought with him.
I had 3. But
That's a lot.
But I was hustling for mine. I sold T-shirts.
Your T-shirts was
I
trash,
worked
huh?
at Best Buy. No, my T-shirts were fire.
Oh.
I even made Jordan T-shirts. But anyway,
You made Jordan T-shirts.
He should have sued you.
Yeah, he probably should have. But yeah, Jordan's 11, 12, and 13, I think, are like my favorite sneakers. And then also shout out to, I think, Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
I think they call them the
Pennies.
I thought you were talking about JC.
No, but they
They call
the
Foam
name.
Posite.
Foam Posite.
I don't like those.
they
I never
kinda-
liked those.
They changed but when they first came out back in the day, when they were just known as
Ugly.
the pennies, I was like, I love these shits. These are fire. But
But I did like Penny, and that's like
Penny.
one throwback jersey I still want. I love them old Magic.
Oh, the Magic, yeah.
with the pinstripes. But I would say if you a sneakerhead, there's this show on Netflix called Abstract where they just go. It's a different story about a different type of artist. Those episodes are so good. And they did one on the dude who made all the Jordans. So he was responsible for all the Jordans to like 1 through 13 or 15 or something like that. Great story. Go watch that episode. Season 1 of Abstract, the sneaker episode, if you love sneakers.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. And if you want to, make sure you go to Patreon, and then you can tune into Boss Talk and submit your questions. Thank you guys always for listening to us.
And wait, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see the full video
You're
episodes.
true.
Comedy Trap House.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Comedy Trap House. Get those videos.
And make sure you check out Room Noise. Our
make sure you check out Room
show
Noise.
on Dormtainment.
Finale
channel.
this week.
Finale this week. We will.
Y'all
be
might get a
taking,
bonus. We don't know yet.
Album coming soon, and we will be dropping. We will be asking for your fan submitted topics for next season.
Thank you guys, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Meh, meh.